Yo, what is up, everyone? Don't mind the do. Had to do a little something for a little interview. But welcome back to the channel. In the last video, you guys saw me and Jose take out the motor. Since the head's off the block, I actually want to check some parts on this block to make sure that everything's running correctly before we actually boost it, as well as clean it up too, because over the year, the guy not driving it, it did collect some gunk all over the place, and like, obviously when he's driving it, it's gonna create a whole mess. So this is gonna be like my first ever like motor build, so if I do something wrong, let me know down in the comments, because like some of you guys, or majority of you guys started somewhere, and now I'm starting on this, which is really cool. This is why I wanted to do a D series, because it's a little bit easier than the B series, but overall Honda's just an easy motor to work on, so I'm really excited on this. Hope you guys are excited too to learn with me if you guys don't know already, as well as give me advice on things that I may be doing wrong, just so like, you know, we all learn together and there's no hate, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna check if the previous owner modified the oil pump. You can port it, but there's also a way to increase oil pressure by putting a washer in here. So I'm gonna pop this open. Hopefully there's a spacer. If not, I'm gonna put one myself. Alright, it's not the prettiest. I didn't have like a little step drill. So what I did was I got a washer, like this tiny one right here. This is the one I was like fucking up on. But I grabbed the tiny washer, use a little Dremel tool right there. So that I create a hole that we could put right here. We could put it on the nut right there. Then you put the spring like this, and then by adding that little spacer, it should increase oil pressure. Alright guys, so after a bunch of like tinkering around, because this is my first time removing a motor, got the crank cradle off, took out all the pistons. I'm checking the bearings right now. I don't know, let me know what you guys think, if this is still good or not. It's smooth still, so it's not like it's like scratched up or anything. Oh, I don't know, this is my first time, so yeah, let me know if you guys think this is still good.
The next day.
What up, boys? Next day, we got this right here, which is the part that we need to helicoil. I just got it in the mail, which is this right here. This is what we're going to be using to helicoil, and a new thread in there so that we can put the tensioner on. Never done this before, so it's going to be a first time. We're going to take it slow, make sure we don't like destroy the block or anything. Also laid out everything as well, just so that I can have everything ready to be like clean and stuff. Checking out all the bearings, as well as cleaning the top of the pistons, because they are pretty gunky, and I want something nice and clean when we put back the motor.
10 seconds later.
Scratch that, we can't do it right now, only because I don't have a drill that can fit this bit, because standard like 3/8 drills, they won't hold it. So I'm not gonna mess with it right now. There's still stuff we gotta do to the car anyways. I'm gonna start cleaning the pistons because they're all gunked up. Probably just gonna be spraying it with this parts cleaner and degreaser, just so that they're all clean. So I did clean this as best as I could with what I had, and I don't know if you guys can see this, like right here on the ringland, it's like scratched up and pretty much like fucked up low-key. So in order for me to just like have peace of mind, since we already have new pistons here, we might as well just use them. And see, this is the one right here that blew. Ooh, right there. As you guys can tell, he pretty much, holy shit. Damn, how much boost was he running? So he pretty much blew this up. In order to get a new ringland, he actually had to purchase all new pistons. Might as well just use it, honestly, because peace of mind. Plus, they're pretty cheap anyways. These Vitara pistons usually run around like 120. It's like 130s, and they can hold like so much power, which is pretty sick. After I stopped by AutoZone, I got myself a piston ring installer so I can move the piston rings on here, as well as I got myself a valve spring compressor, because I'm gonna be taking this apart so that we could put the stage 2 cam in there. So far, I've spent more money on tools at the moment and the gaskets on rebuilding this motor, and I'm glad I did, because sooner or later I was gonna need it anyway, so I might as well buy it now while I'm like taking stuff apart, just so that in future builds we can already have the tools, so we don't have to like wait around and not do anything while the car's down.
1 hour later.
I was not expecting this to be super difficult because this is my first time ever separating a piston from a rod, but I think I did an okay job. So got the Skunk 2 rod out. This is the old piston. I didn't really just get this all the way out because I don't think we really need it. The new pistons do come with a new connecting piece that goes in the middle. I don't know what this is called, but yeah, it comes with a new one. So we're just gonna be throwing all this away. We don't really need it. I might as well also buy new bearings as well, just so we have like a full fresh rebuild. I don't want any used parts to be going onto this car, so I might as well do it while everything's out so I don't have to do it again. We're pretty much done removing all the rods and pistons and separating them. This one right here I'm keeping together just because this wasn't really ran at all. Like literally this is practically brand new. Probably this right here is probably just from like turning the motor. So these ones are separated, cleaned them up a little bit. I got all the rings right here. Since this is my first time, I just wanted to like keep it like in order, just so I know. I mean, it's pretty basic if you've taken apart a motor before, but for me, I just like keeping things organized. We do have new piston rings, so I'm pretty much gonna use this. I'm gonna make sure that these ones are the same diameter as the old piston rings, just to be extra safe. So this outline right here is actually the outline of the old oil pan gasket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run a razor blade all the way through down here, just so that I can clean up this part of the block so that it looks kind of decent. I don't know if I should be using a Scotch-Brite on this. That's why I'm just using a razor blade. So if anybody would like to give me tips on how to clean this off for the oil pan, I greatly appreciate it. All right, so this is gonna be another quick update for what I've gotten done so far. I didn't record much because I was kind of in the zone, so yeah, I was just trying to like figure out how to take some stuff off. And so far, we've gotten the crankshaft out. Now that I got that out, as well as the oil pump, which is gonna be right there, now I can replace the seals on those. Main reason why I wanted to take off the crankshaft was because I wanted to replace all the bearings. So now that we have that out, that's just one more step out of the way. And if you guys didn't see this, there's actually a bolt right here that's broken off that the previous owner didn't fix. So it goes through all the way, which is not too bad. So I'm probably gonna drill this out. And pretty much we have everything set. I still do need to remove the bolts here so I can get the cam out. But other than that, like this motor is pretty much ready to be like fully put back together. I just need to get a few more seals, do the bearings, and after that, we're pretty much ready to slap on a turbo on this. Pretty sure we're gonna put the motor in first before we do the turbo, just so like we know where everything fits. I don't wanna put the turbo kit on the motor and putting it in because shit could like break and it might not fit. So what we're gonna do next in terms of video wise, we're gonna start cleaning up the engine bay. This is one of the things I actually really want to do. I don't know what color I want to do yet. I was kind of thinking doing like a Nardo gray, or another idea I had, because I do want to get this car in white. So I was thinking of just doing a black engine bay, like a gloss black engine bay. I think that would look really clean and sleek. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Another thing that me and Jose were also thinking of doing, since the previous owner did blow a ringland, is to just hone out the cylinder walls. I've seen a lot of videos on how to do it by just like, you know, even pressure, even strokes and all that. It doesn't look too hard. I kind of want to do it.
3 days later.
Just letting you guys know, I did pick up a D16 Z6 intake manifold, throttle body, injectors, and fuel rail. Yeah, we're getting the parts, boys. So I decided to stick with a Z6 intake manifold because this was pretty cheap and I actually kind of needed the throttle body. So I got this all for like 60 bucks with injectors, fuel rail, everything like that. We're definitely going to be switching injectors though, because we're not going to be using stock injectors for our boosted application. But yeah, we're continuously getting parts more and more, and as time goes on, we'll start cleaning up the motor. I also got the new bearings in the mail, so I'm pretty excited about that. I got the racing version of these, which is like the X version that they have, which is basically the same ones that were previously on the car. Got my new gaskets. Literally have everything to put it all together. Now all that's left is me waiting for the 3-wire to 2-wire conversion for the IACV. Then after that, I do need to wire in VTEC as well. Next time we work on this car, I'm definitely gonna start cleaning this up as well as painting it. So be on the lookout for that. Next video though is going to be at the track. It's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna be showcasing Johnny's Integra, and I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be tomorrow at Button Willow. So make sure you guys watch out for that. The merch drop, I'm gonna be doing a full photo shoot once everything comes in on Friday. Full photo shoot, full video, and you guys are gonna be the first ones to know about it. I'm gonna be launching the site next week, so it's gonna be super exciting. I literally got 2 shirts, 1 hoodie, 1 hat, and stickers for you guys, so make sure you guys watch out for that. So hopefully you guys can support me, because everything I make from that is gonna go straight towards the build, making this a lot faster for me to build. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Make sure you guys build humbly. Until next time, I got you guys on the next one. Peace.